like that. But the degree of comfortability in the way that they continue to do this is the number one reason that I can understand, and without her even saying it, that she's a single mother. There is no father that is present within this because she thinks that this shit is cute. But this is fatherless behavior. Nothing more, nothing less. See, a father would come in here and lay down structure, would lay down rules. And here's the thing. This is a bad single mother. There's single mothers out here that would absolutely not tolerate no bullshit like this. But the fact that she sees nothing wrong with this, the fact that the children are comfortable in doing this with the lights off, cuddled up, demonstrates a breakdown in respect and boundaries for family dynamics, raising the questions, if this is normalized, what else within this family is normalized or being taught to these young people, or just young people in general in today's generation? Values and respect completely thrown out the window. Any respectable mother or father wouldn't allow nor tolerate this, nor upload it to the TikToks and act like this shit is goddamn normal. But let's continue on and watch how she communicates with the son husband and the son husband's girlfriend.
He got his leftover spaghetti in there. Make him some more spaghetti. And put his fish that I made him earlier in the air fryer. And warm it up. No. You're his girlfriend. Get your behind out. I'm his mom, yes. But you're his girlfriend. I already made the food. Am I right, Jakai?
You be quiet.
You always want to tell be quiet when I'm right. Look, he put his hands up. Like, he give up. Get your ass up and go warm his food up. The spaghetti is already on the stove. We reheated it. It's good to go.
Now, if you notice the body language, you have the girlfriend that is doing like this motion. I guess that's like a shut up motion. You also have the young boy co-signing the things that the mother is saying. And here's the thing. Is that as a mother, of course, getting food for your son is a normal thing. I got no qualms about that. But really what's happening here from a psychological perspective is that he's the son husband, right? The young boy represents a degree of masculinity or a man within her life that she was never able to retain. So he unknowingly wears that hat and she commits to do things for him that she would have loved to do for a man that she respected. But now the son husband is dating, has a girlfriend, one of which she thinks that this type of dynamic is cute and shit like that, like the little toxic hitting back and forth and all type of shit like that. But really the psychology behind all of this is that the girlfriend is now competition. So what to the untrained eye, what first appears as this boy's mother teaching her girlfriend duties and activities, it's not the case. The case is that the mother is doing things or demonstrating things that she is unwilling or incapable to do, thereby proving to the son husband that mama knows best and mama's going to be the one to love you the most out of your life. The psychology of this actually goes really damn deep. It's really damn disgusting when you think about it. But this is why I always say, two-parent households. It is so fundamentally important so that you do not get this degree of dysfunction. Two-parent households is so unbelievably important. And it's not to say that single-parent households are completely dysfunctional 100% of the time, but the risk of dysfunction is way damn higher. And this is your example. Let's keep going.
Put his fish in the air fryer because he don't want no microwave soggy fish.
Listen, it's the psychology.
Period.
Look, period. Yeah, period. I don't know what in a teenage pregnancy is happening here, but if you got a mama that's saying period with the T at the end, y'all already know. Up on her Instagram, she's goddamn got on booty shorts with her ass cheeks poked up to the screen, talking about new year, new me. Y'all know the ones. These are these ones. Why y'all think I go so hard when I'm doing the Pop the Balloon reviews and I'm seeing these 50-year-old women up here demonstrating thought? The lack of morals, the lack of standards, the lack of respect from oneself will bleed out from generation to generation unless somebody stops the cycle in that family.
So get your ass up and do what you're supposed to do as a girlfriend.
I just noticed that the girlfriend also has a nose ring in. Again, these are kids.
Mama can do some things, but mama can't do all things. So come on, sweetness. This your man. Warm his food up and feed him. What y'all watching? SpongeBob.
Look at the room.
You guys are such kids. I just love it.
Y'all got me effed up. I don't even know why this.
If you're anything like me, you are wondering the very same thing I am at this very moment after watching that video. I'm not going to curse. No. Even though sometimes I say I'm not going to, and then right afterwards I do. But I'm not going to. Because there's just some things you're not supposed to allow. If you're a son husband, take a seat. This is going to be a long one. If you're not a son husband, you can stand up, but you still got to stay until the end of the video. And if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button yet, plus share this video with someone, then you can still stay. I still rock with you. But do me a favor, go ahead and do that real quick. Now, there's just some things you do not do. Am I right? You do not allow any of your kids to lay up in your house. What kind of buffoonery in the Wakanda? What is going on? Now, this isn't anything new. It's nothing new. I will admit that. This is nothing new. Parents have been allowing this for years, and I say parents because I know some parents who have allowed this, and I'm talking about a husband and a wife who have allowed this in their own home. But I mostly know single mothers who allow this in their home. Now, are there fathers that allow it? Yeah, the men who have low testosterone. Let's put it that way. The ones who want to coddle their kids, and everyone deserves a trophy just for participating. Let's allow our daughter's boyfriend to sleep in the home with our daughter, or let's allow our son to bring his girlfriend home and she spends the night, wakes up the next morning, we'll cook her breakfast type of people. I've seen them all. Now, in this example in the video we just watched, that was despicable. That's the word for the day. Brought to you by the Hold the Applause Show channel. That's the word. It's despicable. Disgusting. What did we just witness here? And what's even wilder is that people are actually posting this on social media. They're putting it on social media. This is the reason why we care. Because you're posting it on social media for other people to consume. So now if no one reacts on this video and just let it slide, guess what happens? People actually see this, they watch this, and I'm talking about the younger generation. They believe this is how parenting should be. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. This is the wrong way to parent. As you see in the video, brought to you by MTR, Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews. I rocks with him. I've been watching him for a while, and his channel speaks the truth. And I cannot go against that. The truth is the truth, lies are lies. We aim to speak the truth here, so I rock with his channel. Now, as he said, everything that went down in that household is wrong. And there is no way there's a man in that house. There is no way there's a man in that house. See, some people actually believe that us fathers, we will say, well, my son brought his girlfriend home. Good job, son. Wink. No, who does that? Good job, son. High five. No, we do not do this. We don't do this. Men do not do this. They do not allow their children to bring anyone home and into their bedroom. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We don't allow this. Why? It's simple. Because you're a man and you have boundaries. You set those boundaries. Your kids know that you have those boundaries and they are not to be crossed. Stay in your lane, right? Right. Stay in your lane. You're a child. You're a kid. I don't care how old you are. You could be 21. If you are living under my roof in my household, you will abide by those boundaries, and they are never wavering. They're never wavering because it's about respect. Put some respect on my name. It's about respect for your mother and your father. Now, to allow your son to lay up. We're not playing basketball. To allow your son to lay up with his girlfriend in your household is disgusting and is despicable. It's unheard of, or it should be unheard of. No one should allow this. First of all, in my household, you would not be laying around. You need to be active in doing something. You can tell that it's not early morning because of what she's telling the girlfriend to go and cook. So it's not early morning. It's not that they slept in, even though, once again, what father is going to allow their child's boyfriend or girlfriend to spend the night at their house? I don't care which child it is. Definitely not your daughter. Not your son either. What do you think this is? The motel? No, that we don't do Motel 6. What do you think this is? The Drury? The Ritz-Carlton? You want white sheets? What, you want me to come in and clean your room too? You want room service? Matter of fact, that's exactly what the mother was actually doing. She was providing room service, but trying to have the girlfriend do it. I guess trying to teach the girlfriend a lesson like, hey, if you're gonna stay here and be by my son husband's side, you need to be doing this and this and this for him. And if you're not doing that for him, I'll do it. Because she knows she's going to do it regardless. The mother's going to go and make that meal regardless. See, she already prepared the meal. All she's telling the girlfriend to do is probably heat it up or bring it to him. Again, he's getting room service. He's getting lunch, dinner in bed. In your household, in your house, when he's supposed to be out there producing. See, I don't play about that. Men are supposed to be producing. We talk about what women are supposed to be doing all the time. Well, men are supposed to be producing, not being son husbands. If you have a son husband at home right now, sweetheart, listen to me. You're destroying his life. You are destroying his life. If you are married to a son husband right now, sweetheart, all I could do is tell you to stick it out. It's gonna be all right. Cause you know we don't do divorce and we don't do divorce and separation over here. Nah, you stick it out. That's why you better know who you're getting. You better know who you're laying down next to, if you're going to lay down next to them for the rest of your life. So, if you have a son husband as a boyfriend, sweetheart, all you could do is hang in there too. Everything's going to be all right. No, it's really not going to be all right. You're doomed. That relationship is headed for disaster. That marriage is definitely headed for disaster. And we know that some women divorce for less, yet alone being married to a son husband, unless it's what you want. Actually, unless it's what you want, because we already know what the state of the world is right now, the state of marriage, the state of relationships. We already know what the state is right now. Unless you're a female that likes to bully her man around, her husband around, you're not going to like a son husband. No, you're not going to like a son husband at all. And he's definitely not going to move or go anywhere because he's going to stay by mama. So if y'all decide to get married and you decide to get a house, guess what? That house is going to be in close proximity to mama. He's a son husband. That's how she treats him. She will allow him to stay in her house till the end of time. Why is that? Because he's her son husband. Yes, she is substituting for the man that she wishes she had in the house. The man that she probably chased away, and I say probably chased away, because there's other reasons why he could have left, or she kicked him out. So, and we're not going to dive deep into that, but there's reasons why he's not there anymore. So, whatever the reason is, she is trying to substitute for that man, for that husband that she should have in the house, for that masculine energy. That masculine energy she should have in the house. She is substituting for that with her son. That is why he is the son husband. They will never go there as far as physically, but mentally, he's tied to her. He's tied to his mama. Because let's be real, at one point in time, when you grow up, it becomes more formal. How you speak to your parents, it becomes more formal. When you speak to other people about your parents, it becomes more formal. You say my father, you say my mother, not my mama. So he's always going to relate to her as his mama. He's always going to be right by her side. And we know some characters we've seen in movies like this. Oh, it's real. You thought they were fictional. Well, the character is fictional, but the traits, oh no, they are inherently real. Yes, the traits, there are men out here who are son husbands. They're still son husbands. And sweetheart, you did that man a disservice. You really did. You messed him up in the head. He believes that this is how men should act. Yes. And in the video, you saw how his girlfriend shushed him. She shut him down. He's a man. But he got shut down so easily. He's a man, right? Right. Then you saw what was on the TV screen, what they were watching. They're still children. And what is her comment? Oh, what are you watching? Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants. You guys are such kids. I love it. You are calling them children. You are saying that they are still kids, but yet you are allowing adult behavior in your house. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I had to say it again. Do I need to repeat that? Because you saw the video yourself. You heard the video yourself. She was calling them kids. And you saw what they were watching. They're still kids. And she's allowing them to exhibit adult behavior in her home. That is wild. Now, next thing that's going to happen, and I'm not sure what their ages are, they're going to bring a kid into this world. Guaranteed. They're going to bring a kid into this world. Here is where the cycle starts. Because the dynamic of their relationship is so messed up and he's so messed up in the head, that relationship is not going to last. When I tell you it's not going to last, I would bet you anything in my pocket right now that it... Wait, I don't have anything in my pocket, so you wouldn't get shit. No, I bet you anything in this world that relationship is not going to last at all. The dynamic's already screwed up. They've been laying around. He's lazy because he is lazy. You want to lay around watching cartoons in the dark room with your girlfriend? You're lazy. You are lazy. And that's not to say you can't lay up with your significant other. No. But the way that they had it set up was more like hibernating. That's not laying up. That's more like hibernating. They were hibernating. And there's no telling what time of the day it was and how long they were in there hibernating. Because they weren't taking a nap. They weren't laying up. They were hibernating. Literally, they were probably in there all day. That's crazy work. You are not supposed to allow this, ever. Ever. And now they produce a child. They bring a child into the world. And of course, they separate. She's probably going to get said child because he's still stuck under his mama anyway. And of course, his mama babies the hell out of that grandbaby. Oh, yes, she does. She babies the hell out of that grandbaby. that's their child together. And I'm talking about the mother and the son. He's her son husband. Yes. So now the mother, the girlfriend, has the child, and guess what? Based on how her upbringing, how she was raised, which is poorly, because let's be real, you're laid up in another woman's house with her son hibernating. Where are your parents? Where are your parents? What did they have to say about this? Because I'll be damned if my daughter even goes over to another parent's house and lays up, let alone hibernate with a boy in. Boy? No, this is not supposed to be done. It's not supposed to be allowed. Now, you can say, wow, that's really harsh, all you want. Yes, this is how we prevent it. We've all engaged in some destructible behavior when we were young. At that point in time, when I was doing it, I was on my own. I didn't have that male figure in the home. I was on my own. I moved out. I left home when I was really young, so I did not have that figure anymore. And so I was making mistakes. I was engaging in destructible behavior. So what do you think they're doing? No, that's not harsh. That's reality. That's reality. I hope you're living in it too, because if you allow another boy, another girl to lay up in your home with your child for either hours or days or weeks, all you're doing is destroying your child's life. Never mind the other child, the boyfriend or the girlfriend. Never mind them, because their parent already don't have a handle on their child, so they don't even know where they're at. Once again, I'll be damned if that happens in my household. It's not happening. You put your foot down. You set those boundaries. Men have boundaries. A home has boundaries. A marriage has boundaries. Friendships have boundaries. Why not a relationship between mother and son? Ladies, y'all are creating son husbands out here. Y'all are babying these boys, and I can't even call them men because they're still boys. Y'all are babying these boys. You're allowing them to exhibit and engage in destructive behavior that's despicable and disgusting. They're having kids young, really young, because you're allowing their girlfriends to lay up in the house with you, and then you're still cooking and cleaning for him. His room is probably messy as hell. You don't care because you're still going to clean it up anyway, and he's supposed to be there and stay in the house to protect you, even though he's not providing, but he can protect you because he's that masculine figure that you do not have in the household. See, we all need our opposite energies. I need a feminine energy. Ladies, you need a masculine energy. That's just how it is. I didn't create nature. Nature created us. That's how it's set up. So you need that masculine energy in the house. And if you don't have that masculine energy in the house, guess what's going to happen to that young boy? He's going to become more feminine and more feminine. Bingo. Yeah. Bingo. Yeah. He's going to become more feminine. You don't have no masculine energy in the house for him to emulate. You don't have any masculine energy in the house for him to emulate. All he sees is feminine energy. All he deals with is feminine energy. You allow him to do whatever it is he wants. So now he has no boundaries. And now he has no way of setting boundaries as a man. So he doesn't set boundaries in his relationships. And guess what happens? Women run all over him because he's always going to run back to you because he is your son husband. You're tied for life. If he gets a girlfriend, he proposes and gets a fiance, he gets married, you will always be there. You will be the nasty one looking at the girlfriend. Now, that's only if she is not like the young lady in that video and wants to just lay around, not do anything, hibernate with her man. If she's a sensible young lady, you're not going to like her. You're going to dislike her. If she's a sensible woman, you're going to dislike her because she's taking your son husband away, and you need that masculine energy in the house. Now, once she takes that masculine energy away, and remember now, he grew up seeing feminine energy. He only has that masculine energy because males have it. All males have masculine energy. It's just that some of them operate from the feminine energy that they have been consuming, from the feminine energy that they grew up seeing. That's what they started to emulate. And so whatever mama allowed them to do, that's what they do. Like hibernate with their girlfriends, be lazy, not produce anything, lay around the house, play video games all day. She brings him his food, she cooks his food, still does his laundry. Yes, he goes grocery shopping with her. He fixes the little cabinets as they break. He might paint the room, a room here and there. Son husband. That's what some of you ladies are raising. You're raising son husbands. I understand that the father may not be in the household, but it's your job to make sure that he is too. It's your job to make sure that he's there for that child. And if he's a bitter man that does not want to be around because maybe you kicked him out, maybe he was a bum and he wasn't doing things right and you left him, well, you need to figure out how to get your son and his father into a relationship. They need to have a relationship with one another, because if he does not have that masculine energy in his life, you're going to create a son husband by the way that you treat him, by the way that you coddle him. He can do no wrong. I've seen this. I've witnessed this myself. And some of y'all have too. And some of you ladies, you know exactly what you're doing. You know that you're raising a son husband. Yes, there is a such thing as a son husband. If your son is not out there producing, beating on his chest, yes, that's what we're supposed to be doing, conquering the world. If your son is not doing that and he is in his bedroom hibernating with his girlfriend in his messy ass bedroom, playing video games or watching cartoons, it's your fault. It's nobody else. It's no one's fault but yours. It's nobody else's fault. This is your doing. Why is that? Because you allowed it. It's that easy. You can fix it so easily. Make sure that he has a relationship with his father and do not coddle him. Do not allow him to do what you would allow a grown man to do, or what a grown man can do. Set those boundaries. I know it's hard for you because he might be your only son. He might be your firstborn. Yeah, you love him. Yes. But you need to set boundaries. If you can't set boundaries, find a man who can. Or else, guess what you'll end up with? A son husband. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.